The Florida Podcast Network, the voice of Florida.
From Mallory Square in Key West to the Governor's Mansion in Tallahassee and all points beyond, you're listening to the Florida Beer Podcast, powered by FloridaBeerBlog.com, your source for all things related to the craft beer community in the Sunshine State. And now your host, Dave Butler.
Here we go with a very special sneak preview episode of the Florida Beer Podcast, powered by FloridaBeerBlog.com. This is Dave, your host and author, and today is going to be a quick snippet that's going to preview two things, both of which feature Tripping Animals Brewing in Doral. Not only are they going to be coming up very soon on the Florida Beer Podcast, but they are actually holding their Irie Jungle Beer Festival coming up on Saturday, April 20th. Yes, that is Saturday, 4/20. Drink it in. So we're going to get right to it. It's a very special episode, very short episode, but wanted to give you the sneak preview featuring Tripping Animals co-founder Ignacio Montenegro and sales manager Alejandro Masferrer with some details on what to expect if you are going to Irie Jungle. Enjoy. Of course, all those collaborations and friendships play very heavily when it comes to events such as Irie Jungle. Which, yes. You know, as we are recording, is going to be coming up pretty soon. That's pretty much your signature event. That's kind of your big annual. Yeah. None of you get sleep for 2 weeks leading up.
About that, yes, I would say.
So I guess give us a high-level overview for some of us who have never been to Irie Jungle as to not only what it is, but what you try to create with an event such as that.
So Irie Jungle, I want to say it's not just a beer festival, it's more of an experience. You're going to come in here and yes, we have obviously plenty of breweries. We're going to have about 80 breweries this year.
Oh my gosh, where do you fit them all?
So we actually take over now of the parking lot next door as well. And then here where we're at right now in the garden, we have breweries in here as well. And then we have also a back room where we have the pool table. Move the pool table out of the way, put breweries in there as well. And then we have our taps filled. Aside from the breweries, we have live music. This year we're having 3 acts. The one main act is Johnny Dreads. He's here every year. We also have coffee vendors that come and do coffee as well.
Coffee?
Yeah, because we do collaborations. For example, today we're actually treating a beer with Finca's coffee. And
specialty coffee, yeah.
Specialty coffee. So they were here for our other event, Skip the Line. And are they the ones going to...
They did skip the line, and they have done Irie last year, and this year they're also doing Irie, and perhaps it's obviously it's beer oriented, but we always wanted to add more to the experience and stuff that we like, such as coffee, wine, seltzer, natural wines, and food.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I would assume, is it kind of a one admission ticket and you'll be able to sample all of those different things? Yes. Which is amazing that you do that with the food.
The food, no. I'm sorry.
The food, no? Okay, well, there we go. Gotcha.
Food are individual vendors, and then they sell their food. But for Skip the Line, which is the other event we do, it is one ticket, all you can drink, all you can eat.
100%.
Which is an event that we do September, October.
That's kind of awesome. Yeah. I would assume the weather's a little bit nicer in September, October. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. It's South Florida. Cold. Yeah.
But that one's mostly inside.
And with events like this, how often do you think you are getting people that are really trying to explore? You know, especially like you mentioned with the coffee and the wine. It's like, you know, it's not necessarily somebody that wants to just get plastered. They actually want to learn and they want to discover something new.
Yeah, all the time. We have people that have their notebooks and
really,
yeah, they have their notebooks. They come, they try the beer, they'll take a picture of it, they'll write a little note about it. They write the notes because sometimes they'll remember at the end of the day what they drank and how much of it they drank. And then we got a lot of appreciation for the coffee. You know, when people are coming in, maybe they might be tired from the night before stuff, and the wine as well. Like there's some people that come in here. They may not be a huge beer fan, but love the option of having wines as well.
And it's kind of amazing. Obviously, it being on April 20th is no mere coincidence, I would assume. All right, there we go with our special sneak preview. We're going to be featuring more of the interview with Alejandro and Ignacio coming up on the Florida Beer Podcast, so definitely make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to follow us on social media. We're at Florida Beer Blog on pretty much everything except for Facebook, which is at FL Beer Blog. FloridaBeerBlog@gmail.com is our email address. You can find us at FloridaBeerBlog.com and FloridaBeerPodcast.com. Thank you so much to everybody, and we will see you next week. Drink Florida Craft.